I don't understand.
Well, this is it, guys. We finally have a Web3 game that's taking the internet by storm. You see people like Tim the Tapman and Ninja live streaming it. We also have YouTubers going for world records with the most kills, currently sitting at 43. So now you might be wondering, with all this hype, how do you play it yourself? Well, in this beginner's guide, what we're gonna do, we're gonna show you everything that you need to know to get started and some simple strategies you can do from the very beginning to give you a better chance and make sure you don't get destroyed early, because we definitely have some pros coming into this game. Now, if this is your first time finding Funjible Games, we just wanted to say welcome. We are a Web3 gaming community for players, built by players, and not only do we showcase games like this, interview project founders, and cover breaking news, we also have a gaming platform, Funjible Games, where we currently have 4,000 active gamers, where we can do community reviews and even play games together. And being at Tokyo Game Show, we have many founders that want to give Funjible community members the chance to test out new games together. So if that interests you, make sure you follow us on X, subscribe here on YouTube, and become a member for free on Funjible Games. But now it's time for more off-the-grid action. Okay, so getting started here, you can download this game on the Epic Game Store. It's for PS5, it's for Xbox, and it's for PC, where we're gonna be playing it today. And this is brought to you by Gunzilla Games. It is called Off the Grid, and it is taking the internet by storm. Now, I'm currently soloing it, so I'm gonna see where my teammates drop the pin, and I'll join them. Hopefully it is not in the center of the game. One thing you'll notice with this game, because the arms and the legs are so important, as well as your different gun setups, it is absolutely crucial that in the beginning of the game, you have time to fully stock out your loadout. So right now, for instance, we have currently landed in the middle of the map. I would not recommend this. I just jumped out here because this is where my teammate jumped. Okay, so jump off the roof, and then you can select fly. Oh, I only have a pistol. Okay, perfect. This is an example of why you don't want to launch in the middle of the game. And I guess my teammate was a beginner for selecting that, because what happens, you're trying to fill out your loadout, but you get surrounded by other players. As you can see, there's still some players like ourselves that are beginners here, because I was able to take him out with a pistol when it looks like he had an LMG or something like that. Okay, so they do want to go on the far side of the map. So this time I'm going to stick with my team. And we'll go over on the very side, the salty side. So the goal here, as for this beginner's guide, is let's get our loadout full as quick as possible, because it gives us the best chance. We want to get good arms as well as good legs. Let's start to loot up. Okay, got myself a gun. So as you'll just see here, an objective came up, and that is to collect the hex. So there's different things that you can do in this game, like bounties and stuff like that. And what's going to happen is, not only do you get experience like other games, you get in-game cash that you need to use each round. Now, cash can be used to do things like buying a custom loadout that you've built. It can also be used later on in the game to revive your teammates. Okay, I'm gonna go catch up with my team here, and they've got a hex, so we can extract that for an item. Oh shit, a guy just, oh god, there's so many guys running right beside me. I don't want to shoot because I don't want them to see me. There's a whole team. Are you, they didn't see me. Oh god, there's a guy there, he'll probably see me. Oh. Oh my god, how did I not kill him? I don't understand. Oh, I didn't put any ammo in this gun. No! I forgot to reload my secondary. Ah! Now, one thing that is also super important is we all want to start diving into the gameplay, and I think you should, but on top of that, coming into these Cyberlim training facilities is crucial, because this game is all about how to use the different arms and legs. So for instance, here we've got Ghost, so you can see it is only the area covered in blue, not the whole map, so you must stay within that. Recon drone, of course, you know from others. In this case, I've got simply the jetpack, so you can use it to get around the map really quickly. I like this, as well as the Roadrunner legs, the best. It's important, as I'm sure you're aware, to always be aiming for the head, because you do the most damage. With the Warzone style games, people can reply their armor, so you want to make sure you're shooting head as much as possible. Always reloading behind cover, and then With this game, because it's a third-person shooter, you can see around corners, and then you have the opportunity to shoot before your opponent has the opportunity to see you, which is a huge benefit. Another thing that you should be aware of is all these little red ropes around. That is how you're going to interact to different levels. As you're flying through the air, you can also grab onto them too. So even though it's a little bit more boring than the main game, if you're a beginner, it's definitely worth your time here getting used to all the different arm and leg attachments. So as you can see from these interesting load screens, the premise of the game is they've collected these cyber soldiers, which were injured troops. Now they've got cyber arms and cyber legs. So it's kind of cool how they're showing off the story here. But let's dive into this practice match and warm up, because we're all beginners here and we want to learn together. For the flying dynamics in this game, you can dive bomb and you can go up, and as you're doing things like running from the storm, you'll notice you can get a little bit more out of your jetpack if you're doing that back and forth kind of flow. Oh, I killed a dude. Yeah. Yeah, headshot.
I'm getting shot at somewhere.
Oh god, there's a guy right behind you. Oh, never mind, it's our teammate. Oh, there's a guy down the fucking ramp.
Oh no. Run!
So what's unique in this game, if you don't have a good combo of legs and arms together, you are pretty screwed. And then also another thing that's really important in this is you can build custom loadouts. So as you're going in the beginning stages, you want to collect as much cash as you can to be able to get that loadout sooner. Okay, at least I've got 2 guns now. And what you'll see, if you'll notice, that gun I just picked up is gray and the other one I have is blue. So different weapons have different rarities, and the higher it is up on the rarity scale, the better it is. So here's a green arm, so paralyzer. That's a really good combo attack. I don't know if you've seen the stream now with Ninja, but he loves using the paralyzer because you can stun people before they have a chance to react, and it just gives you the upper hand for killing them. Okay, there we go. So we've knocked him down. I have another enemy coming on me. I got knocked out. I got stuck on the side of a building, so that wasn't good. So we're far enough in the game now where I got eliminated, I need my teammates to revive me, so I pinged the closest terminal, but they're a little bit busy now. Hopefully they have a chance in the minute to get me back in. Okay, so he revived me instead of my teammate. That's nice. Now let me see. Okay, so what I just picked up there is a Hex, and this is how you get weapon skins. So we need to find an extractor, but right now my teammates are a little bit busy. If you finish the game holding the Hex, you get to get your item. So it could be anything from a customization like skin, beard, for instance. It could even be something like a weapon. And so this would be a blue weapon, and then purple is the best. Let's see where the team is. Oh shit. Okay, so we are surrounded by people right now. This is not good. I picked up the Hex, which I probably shouldn't have done because now they can all see me. So if you're more on the beginner side of the game, maybe don't pick up a Hex right away because it lets everybody know on the map where you are. And I just had 4 guys come at me at once. And like, I can't talk to my teammates right now, but if you can talk to your teammates, it's a great option to do in the beginning of the game to try and collect as many hexes as you can and practice getting them extracted. And other great things you can do as a beginner player as well is stay alive. What I mean by that is, let's say you have one carry player on your team. He likes going in the action. Provide the support while you can, But then if you see that he's in trouble, stay alive, build up your cash reserves, so if he does get out of the game, you can then revive him yourself and bring him back in the game, being a team player if you can't do as well with the killing. But at the end of the day, don't worry what your KD is, just focus on having fun and more matches, because the more matches you play, you'll eventually get better. Now, with that being said, we are going to play with our community, so if you want to join, head on over to Funjible.Games and leave a review on what you think of Off the Grid so far, as well as subscribing to this YouTube channel and leaving a comment below that you want to play with the Funjible Games team, and we'll have a bunch of us beginner and intermediate players play together.